Hey Cancer, this is going to be a general energy read for the month of July. Thank you for tuning in to Alicia's Spiritual Guidance. I'm Alicia, and I'm about to do your reading. So, with that being said, excuse the background noise. I do live next to a freeway. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for this month, of course. This month we're going to use Bria's cards, the Melanated Classic Tarot deck. Clarify if needed with Sevilla's. So when I shuffled off camera this time because I've been taking a lot of time shuffling on camera, so I just want to get to it. But definitely a lot of celebrations going on, Cancer. You stepping into your energy. It is your season, so you being in all your glory, not allowing things to get you down. And if you are letting something get you down, you're going to decide if it's something you want to keep around or, move around with, or move forward from, whatever the case may be, right? New endeavors, new successes, new business, new friends, all that. All right, Cancer? All right, let's get started. Coming into the month, we got the Ten of Wands. What did I say about moving around, right? So coming into the month with this Ten of Wands, it's like releasing all burdens, especially during your season. And I think we talked about this last month too, where I was saying, allocate where things need to go. Don't keep it all on you. And I feel like that's what you're finally getting into this month, Cancer, when it comes to allocating, responsibilities and things like that, not taking everything on. A lot of work around the house. Some of you could just be doing a lot of work around the house, a lot of renovations here, fixing the sink, fixing the plumbing, something like that. I don't know why I got something with a lot of clothes. Maybe you're going through your clothes, giving some away, donating some, but I definitely see you taking things off of your shoulders, taking things off of your plate one by one, so you're not feeling heavy. I really feel like, honestly, to be completely honest, I feel like you just dropped a load and you're deciding to go in a whole other direction. This could be business, all friendship forms on, all relationship forms on deck, whatever the case may be. But I feel like you just decided to drop something and you're going to go in a whole new direction because you're no longer passionate about what it is that you do. It's become like a task, so all the joy has been taken out of it and you're just going in a new direction to do something that brings you joy. But definitely could still be where you're dealing with people, entertaining people of the sort. Some of you might just become an event planner. The crosser, the challenge is this eight of swords. So definitely in your head about it, or you were in your head about it. I feel like you've been back and forth about it. It's a lot of energy with the home here. Some of you could just be deciding to let go of a relationship that you're is too much, so you're dropping it. You put a lot in it, a lot of thought, a lot of time, energy, effort, and you're just gonna drop it, or they're gonna drop you. Either way that goes. But so the crosser, the challenge, or what can help or hinder you. And I feel like this has been hindering you for a while, you being in your head about deciding to drop whatever it is you're dropping and you deciding which direction you're going to go. And I feel like you've been stuck on this a long time because at one point in time, this really did bring you joy. This really did bring you fulfillment. It was so elating to you, right? But now it's just so burdensome, so heavy, so much pulling on your energy, your time, and you're just not willing to give to it anymore. I really feel like this was a passion or a hobby, or it could have been a business you were running and you just dropped it, But I feel like you've done all the thinking you can on it. You've been back and forth in your head about it. Maybe you feel like you were going to let some people down, or really disappoint some people, worried about people's judgments, worried about people's opinions. But again, in your season, you're deciding when you're really right now, because you're really focusing on you, you're deciding that you don't care what anybody got to say, what anybody's going to think. It's all about you and what makes you happy, because life is too short for you to sit here and be worried about the next person and what they got to say or how they feel or whatever the case may be. All right. What crowns you is the Seven of Wands. So it's like you're tired of fighting for a spot, tired of fighting for attention, tired of fighting for customers, tired of fighting for support here. Oh my God. You know, people say they support you or act like they're going to support you, but the fruit, you don't see the fruit of that. And so what it is here is now you're defending yourself, defending everything you built when it comes to the foundations you built within, that resiliency, that strength, the ability to be. You see that you're ambitious when you want to be, and when you're passionate, you get things done. So now it's keeping these things about yourself, or noticing and being in this energy of these things about yourself. Like, you had gained so much strength from this situation that you started, whether it be business, relationship that you're deciding to drop. You've gained so much strength in yourself, so much faith in yourself, in your abilities, and that's what you're protecting at all costs. You're not letting that go. You're not going to let anybody play you. You're not going to let anybody think that they could play you. You know, you did it. You showed up and you showed out, and you were actually very great at it. But now you're deciding, I'm going to go and do something else that makes me happy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some of you, it's been a lot of pushback in a relationship here, and you're having to constantly defend yourself in this relationship against people, against their opinions, against like their looks. Some of you could be in like a some sort of relationship that people are looking down on. It could be a biracial relationship or something like that, but you get a lot of looks, you get a lot of snotty comments that you hear, or just the way people, just the energy you feel when you walk into the room with your partner. You know, you're tired of that. You're defending your choice and decision at all costs, you know. The foundational energy is this Five of Wands. Again, this is a lot of turmoil inside. I really feel like, again, if you started off like working on a project and you had a good team, there could be a lot of pettiness going on within that team now, and the teamwork and the dream is just dwindling because people are not working together. They could be cutting each other down with the petty remarks, you know, some untrustworthiness going on here, some one-upmanship is going on here. But really what that is doing for you, Cancer, is it caused a lot of quarrels within yourself. Like, you know, is it worth it? Is it worth me defending? But of course you chose that. This is definitely worth you defending. Some of you, when it comes to this relationship aspect, sometimes this energy causes these little fights, this bickering, this back and forth, you know, but it's petty, and that's from outside energy projecting onto you guys, because that's definitely not your energy with your lover. You guys really do care about each other and for one another here, is what I'm getting. This foundation with these fights, so much competition. And if this is a business, Cancer, and you were like breaking out into like some sort of business and it's very competitive, the competition is like, the people are so petty. It's like bad sportsmanship here. People are so petty, backbiting one another, like stealing each other's customers, all kind of stuff, underhandedness, people acting like they gonna be your friend, people acting like they gonna work with you, and they're just cutting you down, just coming in to take from your project, take your ideals, capitalize off your ideals, off your hard work, especially if you have some great ideals but you're not able to put the capital behind it and someone else is. They don't. Ooh-wee, that's crazy. That got to you too. Somebody underhanded you in a business thing. And this probably was the you know what, I'm done type. This, you was just like, look, I'm gonna go off on this whole other venture, and I'm gonna do great in that because I'm Cancer, and whatever I touch is gold, you know, or it's gonna work for you. This past energy was, in the past, we have the Nine of Pentacles. You know, being strong on your own, standing strong, standing tall, taking initiative, being fruitful, going after what you want, no problems asked. You know, you weren't worried about the competition. You weren't worried about what people had to say. You knew you was gonna make it, and you did. You really did. You know, but I see what's gotten to you, and I understand it, right? In the past, you could just have been feeling drained financially. You could have put a lot of money. What I see is a lot of money and time, really a lot of energy went into this project here that you just decided to drop and move forward from, you know, and it really made you happy, real abundant. You made some good money, you know. Future energy is the Wheel of Fortune. So the money is not lost. Your destiny is not lost. It's literally just been transformed or transmuted into something new, a new path, right? But probably doing something like the same thing here. Sorry about the background noise. I hope y'all can hear me. So in the future, new opportunities coming in, new business relationships, new partnerships, you know, you being more discerning about who you trust, who you go into these relationships with, who you form contracts with. Maybe you're deciding to actually form legit contracts. So if someone comes and takes your ideal or whatever the case may be, you can go after them in court. Protecting your brand, protecting yourself at all costs. How you see yourself is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're walking away, and it's not a bad thing. You're just deciding, like, it's just not the type of energy you want to be in. This it's like this dog eat dog world, you know, real life sharks around here, and you're deciding it's not for you. You came, you conquered, you left, and that's just what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some of you, if this is a relationship, these things got too heavy. Some things got too heavy. Maybe it was the comments, maybe it was the looks. It was constantly having to defend, you feeling like you're just being drained from going back and forth, traveling here, whatever the case may be with this relationship. And you're deciding that, you know, at this point in time, you're ready to walk away. And it's not like this is lost. You just need to focus on yourself and get back to you. You could feel ungrounded and like you've lost yourself in this relationship here, you know, forgot who you are, but you're definitely off to find yourself again and rebuild yourself again. And because that's under the Wheel of Fortune, this was something that was meant to happen, a lesson that needed to be learned for you, Cancer. What do you need? You know, what's good for you? What can you handle? What can you not handle? What are you willing to tolerate in these relationships here? All relationship forms on deck. And when is enough enough? Your environment is the Six of Swords. I don't know. First thing I got with that was traveling. You could be traveling for some opportunities or moving for some new opportunities, some new endeavors. There will be success in travel and business that you have to travel for. Some of you could become like traveling chefs or something. I don't know. Sorry. Or you're just relocating. Some of you, if you're in the military, or your spouse is in the military, it's time to relocate. They have new orders. So that could be another reason why you're deciding to drop whatever it is you started in a certain area, because you're getting ready to relocate. But you're just moving forward. Or a lot of people, some of you could feel like a lot of people are moving away from you. You're not, like, again, when it comes to that support you used to feel, you just don't feel the support anymore. But it's not a bad thing, because I feel like a lot has been going on in the environment, a lot of upheaval, a lot of uncertainty in the environment, right? But now things are getting back to a point where you can think clearly and you know exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to move. Hopes and fears, right? The truth. This is the area of the truth here. The truth is coming out. Some things are being revealed. Some of you are just simply relocating. So you had to drop some things, even a relationship, a side relationship, sneaky link, whatever the case may be, is getting dropped because it's time to move forward. Some things could have been, the tea. Some truth could have came out about somebody having a secret family. That's not, they have to like fly to see this other family or whatever the case may be. It's not driving distance. Ooh wee, the tea that just dropped. Somebody been carrying that load for a long time, and that bomb has finally dropped. I'm not gonna say you didn't know, Cancer. You had an inkling. You had an inkling here. It was always something in your gut. Something always just didn't seem right. You know what I'm saying? But you let it go. Ooh, something don't want me to talk about this. So I'm going to move on from it. But you know your truth, Cancer. You will always know your truth because that's your truth, especially if something, you dropped a project that you were once passionate about. You know your truth about that. It just became too much on you mentally. It's too much on you mentally. Some of you could have feel like you were starting to go crazy, you know, like just feel really mentally unstable, like you didn't know what was what, you know, at some point in time. And now again, since you've decided to drop this and now you're finally moving back into you, you're gaining that mental clarity, that mental stability again. If you decide to go back into this, some of you, if this was like spiritual work, if you decide to go back into this, you're definitely going to beef up your protection 100-fold here. All right. Outcome. Ace of Pentacles. Period. New things, new beginnings, new job opportunities, new truths. Some of y'all new bank loans, new car loans, new house, new car. Money is looking good because, again, you trusted yourself, you trusted your instinct. And now that it's time for you to come back into what it's time, like once you move away, right? Because you've moved away. Some of you have moved away from this project, these people, relationships, whatever the case may be. And now you're gaining yourself again. This newness is coming in, a new you, a new foundation within you here for sure. It's like a new spirit within, you know, a re-emerging of Cancer is what I'm getting. I'm not going to clarify what this Avila is because I don't think I need to. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have the Two of Wands. So definitely all about choices and decisions and new beginnings. Some of you, this will be the news of birth, you know, the news of a birth, the news of a pregnancy here. But that could be with that one situation. But that one situation where, you know, somebody's truth is coming out about them having a kid away from the home. But I just see new things, Cancer. Don't be focused on the past. Don't be focused on what didn't work out. Don't be focused on what you dropped. And if you have to restart something, it's going to be very beneficial. Good things coming, you know, good money. Especially after letting go of these burdens that don't serve you, letting go of people's opinions, letting go, releasing energy that's not even yours, you know, and allowing your blessings to flow in. All right, Cancer, that's all I got for you. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think.